Often when processing a form with PHP, you end up with mysterious backslashes peppered throughout the data. They're caused by magic quotes, a feature that was added to PHP many years ago with the intention of making life easier for beginners. It was a well-intentioned move, but it created more problems than it solved. And as this page in the online manual indicates, this feature has been deprecated and will eventually be removed. I strongly recommend that you study this section in the online manual, which is at www.php.net/manual/security.magicquotes.php. But in this video, I'm going to show you what magic quotes are and how you can deal with them if it's a problem on your server. The code at the bottom of this form enables us to inspect the contents of the get and post arrays. So let's use that to test the form. And in the name field, I'm going to put a name that contains an apostrophe, and in the comments field, I'm going to use an apostrophe and some double quotes. And then submit the form. If magic quotes are enabled on your server, the apostrophe or single quote and double quotes are all preceded by backslashes. If you try this on your own server and get no backslashes, that means that magic quotes are off. But you need to make sure that the setting for magic quotes is the same on both your remote server and on your local testing server. And the way to check is to run php info. This is php info on my server, and I'll just scroll down to the core section and then look for magic quotes GPC. In this case, magic quotes GPC are on, which is why we had those backslashes. If this setting is off on both your remote server and your local testing server, then there's nothing to worry about. Ignore the rest of this video. But if it's on your remote server, you need to change it on your local testing server, and I'll give you some hints on how to deal with this particular problem. The easiest and most efficient way of dealing with the problem is, if your server is running on Apache, is to create an htaccess file. Let's go back to my script editor. And an htaccess file is a text file. Let's just create a text file. And what you need to put in it is this command, php_flag, followed by a space, then magic quotes GPC with underscores there between the words, and another space and off. And then save that, and save that in the site root as .htaccess. Now if I test that form again, let's go back there, and we'll put in Scarlett O'Hara with the apostrophe and a message which contains apostrophe and double quotes. And submit that form again. This time there are no backslashes. The magic quotes have gone. And putting htaccess file in your site root means that it affects every single page within your site. You don't need to worry about magic quotes at all. Now the problem is that htaccess only works on Apache servers. So if your server is running on IIS or a different server other than Apache, you can't use this particular solution. What you need to do is to go to this page here in the PHP Online menu, disabling magic quotes, and copy this script here, and then save it in a page, PHP page. Remove all the HTML if your editor puts any in, and save that. I'm going to call it remove quotes. PHP, and then add it at the beginning of the page. So I'll use the PHP require command to include it. Remove quotes PHP. And I'll also need to, just for the demonstration purposes, get rid of this htaccess file, because that's already getting rid of the quotes. And if we then go back to the browser and try the form again with Scarlett O'Hara and her rather cryptic message, that has also got rid of the magic quotes. However, using this remove quotes script is the least efficient way of doing it. So if you're troubled with the problem of magic quotes, the most efficient way to deal with it is to use this htaccess command in the site root, but that works only on an Apache server. If you can't do that, then use remove quotes PHP and include it at the beginning of every page that processes data from a form.